back in with Darren Pye of Hawaiian Electric Company, joining us live on the phone with the latest on power outages right here on Oahu.
Another person not getting a whole lot of sleep. How you doing there, Darren?
Good morning. So thankfully so far on Oahu, we really haven't seen any outages as a result of the storm. We've been very lucky with that in that regard. However, on Hawaii Island and in Maui County, we have had crews at Hawaii Electric Light and Maui Electric very busy throughout the night responding to outages. We've seen down trees and debris into electrical lines, and that's caused outages in areas across both those islands. Starting on Hawaii Island, we've got approximately a little under 21,000 customers currently without power, mostly in the lower Puna, North Kohala area, some areas along the Hamakua Coast, Hilo, and Pahala. We have our crews trying to work on those as quickly as they can. And over on Maui, a little more than 3,000 customers out of power in Olinda, Pi'iholo, Pukalani, and Haiku. One of the concerns we have is, there's not a lot of light out there, and there's some very serious safety issues that our crews have to deal with in order to access certain areas. So they're working as quickly as they can, but we want to make sure that we can do the work safely and try to restore power to our customers without any further incident. So we're keeping on top of this situation. We've had crews in all of our islands prepared for this for the last several days. We're fully into our emergency response planning, and we're standing by to respond to any further incidents that develop.
Darren, what were some of the top numbers that you heard? We talked to Emergency Management Center a little earlier this morning, and they were saying that at one point it was up to about 33,000 on the Big Island. What were you hearing ultimately?
Yes, some of the outage totals were higher earlier in the evening, and as I said, they've been working very hard to try and restore customers throughout the night. We're just trying to make sure that we can work safely in some areas. There's just issues with being able to safely access certain parts of these different islands, so we want to make sure that our crews can get up there safely so they can do the work.
Darren, there's been a couple of reports of outages in Waikiki. Were they just short-term outages and then they immediately came back online?
Yeah, we haven't seen anything on Oahu that we can really attribute to the storm. We did have some outages overnight here on Oahu, but they appear to be unrelated.
So let's talk a little bit about those crews out there. I would imagine you've got all hands on deck. How's that going? I know it's tough for the guys to be everywhere.
This is what we prepare for, what we train for, and we want to make sure that we're able to respond. We've tried to schedule our staffing to make sure that we have people available in the appropriate shifts so we can plan for incidents and outages as the storm rolls in, make sure that we can be safe as it passes over, and that we're also prepared and we have enough resources on hand to respond to any aftermath after the storm comes through. So we have to make sure that we plan not just for the storm's arrival, but for what may come after.
Darren, I know this is so hard to predict, but as this storm, the tropical storm, continues to move through the island chains right now, it's going through for the next few hours. What should people at home do if they do lose power? How long can they expect to have that power out? I know it's hard for you to predict that, but what's your best advice?
We really can't speculate at this time about the duration of any outages that may occur. It's really going to depend on the specific impacts, but we really want to advise people that there are some precautions that you can take if you do experience an outage. If your power does go out, you can disconnect and unplug some of your appliances. Make sure that if you are going to be using a portable generator, please don't do it indoors or in your garage or anything. That can be a safety hazard, and don't plug it directly into any of your home outlets. They're really not designed to do that. And if you do see any downed power lines or any type of downed utility lines, don't try to decide for yourself if it's a power line or a telephone line. Just assume that it's a downed power line and that it may be live and there may be electricity running through it. That can be very dangerous. Don't approach it. If you see somebody that's been injured by a down line, don't attempt to rescue them yourself. Please call 911 and get the authorities there and make sure that you people are properly trained to respond to that situation.
You know, Darren, can you expand on that a little bit more? Because just to be specific, because I know sometimes people are going to come across these down lines and these danger zones relatively quickly, and again, it's dark. Can you give people a little bit more of perspective on how far away you really do need to stay from something like this, because there's a potential for arcing, you don't know what else it might be touching. What's kind of a little safe general guideline as to how far away you really should be staying from these potential areas of danger?
You know, you really should just keep as far away as possible. One thing we wouldn't want to put people in the position of having to determine, you know, am I 10 feet away, am I 30 feet away, because that may be hard for somebody to gauge in the moment. But just make sure you stay as far away as possible. Keep a safe distance. And again, if you do see anyone injured, please call 911. If you lose power or you have any damaged lines or anything, or down poles or anything to report, please call our trouble line, you know, on Oahu. That's 1-855-304-1212.
All right, Darren Pai with HECO joining us live this morning. Thank you for taking the time. And we will check back in with you later. But again, Big Island, he's reporting right now about 21,000 people without power. Maui, 3,000. For us here on Oahu, if we've seen any power outages, Darren's saying not related to the storm.
Yeah.